What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my Chelsea Football Manager 2017 story. So 3 games in this episode, and I will actually do 3 games an episode for the rest of the season. So just all Premier League games to play out now. So I suppose the goal is to fight for that 3rd position with Manchester City. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, but in this situation, it could be fortunate. It could be actually fortunately because we don't have to play in a cup or anything like that. We can just focus on winning our Premier League games and shouldn't be really having too many midweek games. There'll be a couple potentially. You can see like the Leicester City one, but we'll have some decent breaks between most games. So we will just get into the first game. And if you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like on the video. Just lets me know if you're enjoying and you want to see these videos continue on pretty much. So yeah, I'm actually going to be starting Batu Aye here because Diego Costa, yeah, he's still not performing, even when he's gotten back to great morale now. He's very good morale, but yeah, not quite. I suppose our strikers aren't really firing. A lot of our goals coming from midfielders, our attacking midfielders, wingers, but yeah, we're sharing the load, which is a healthy thing anyway. So I'm going to be going in with this starting 11. John Terrier's come in, needs a chance to prove me wrong, really. I hope he does have a good game here against Liverpool. We'll get into it now. And if you have been watching this series, you know that Klopp got sacked because Liverpool having a poor season, and now they're just playing a really defensive formation, like 5-1-3-1 with a defensive midfielder. Like, yeah, I can't see any attacking threat. Obviously, Sturridge, but nah, that looks like a terrible setup. Really, I'm not sure what they're playing for. Playing for a draw. I'm not really. Yeah, I don't know the logic behind that. But saying that they may end up winning somehow, I don't know. But yeah, initially that seems like a weird setup to try and win a game at least. I understand if they're going for a 0-0 draw maybe, but I'm just gonna say I expect nothing but a win from this match. Yeah, just really expecting team talk for this game. Okay, throw in here, the first 25 minutes, there wasn't a highlight. Obviously, Liverpool, they're kind of stacking the midfield, so I may think, formation-wise, something like that, but we do win the ball back. And again, we do. Hazard. See, we're eventually going to break Liverpool down. No, we've hard to create something, but we will eventually break them down. You can only play defensive like that for so long. I don't think you can sit back like that behind the ball, play 5 defenders, 5 at the back. Exactly, and it hasn't even been a long match. Oh, no. It's disallowed. That's disappointing. Oh, pushing another player. See, you can't tell how the push is. Matic pushing another player, he was going for the header. There was no one in his way. I don't know, but you can see already defensive frailty right there from Liverpool. So hopefully we'll be able to exploit that one more time so we actually can get the breakthrough and it not being disallowed. Willian playing him through attacking midfield in this game. Mario, Kante, Matic, Willian. This is some really good passing. Matic, can we eventually break them down? Oh, man, they just got too many back. And we will win it. No, don't. Oh my God. Sturridge, Henderson. Don't tell me they're going to score, man. Come on. That was really, really well stopped, though. But I mean, yeah, I felt we were going to concede there. Come on. But fair enough to Liverpool. They've had more shots on target as well. So they're playing to their game plan, I'll say that. Okay, and now they've got a corner. Oh, well done. We can have a chance to counter. Quick, before they get their men back. Before they get them back. Be careful with your corners, Liverpool, because we can smash you on the counter. And that's what I mean. That would be like normally during the game if they were playing normal formation. Or not a normal formation, just... Well, yeah, really, a normal formation. Just a stock standard one with 4 at the back or a 3 at the back. But yeah, just going completely defensive 5 at the back and defensive midfielder as well. Yeah, they're a danger there when they have a corner, though, because they don't have as many men back. And you can see there, I'll just say don't get complacent. And now, actually, we will go control and we'll go with a lower tempo. And we'll just try and, short pass, hold onto the ball a bit more. We won't retain possession just yet, work the ball into the box. I feel we'll do that now, keep possession. But again, strikers not having the best of games. Once again, like another game, Batshuayi's not playing well, but Diego Costa hasn't as well. So I think they're just going through a bad period, but we're still figuring out ways to score goals. So maybe it's not too bad. Now it's Wijnaldum. Oh no. Okay, this is a chance. Willian. Azar, can we get a second goal? No, they defend it really well. I'm interested to see how Liverpool will be playing now. I'm not... They still got... Okay, wait. We can check the formation. We go tactics. Can go overview. Formations. Yep. They quickly abandoned that, didn't they? Liverpool, they try and go defensive, and then, that didn't work. So, they're going a bit more attacking now. Obviously, try and get a goal back. I love, how that we can do that. But now it's Sturridge. We got to be careful. We can't get too excited. Man, that was close. Like, just a minute in. So, obviously, they are going for it a bit more now. And, oh, man, the next goal is so crucial. Like, next goal, Liverpool get it. They're right back in it. But if we get it, we'll be in a very good position. Mario scores his first goal for Chelsea, proving he is a very good signing. Though goals scored by defenders, you don't really judge, I suppose, that kind of signing on how many goals they score. But I don't know, if it helps us win a game here, I'd say you should judge it a little bit. Helping you win a game goes down as a positive thing, most definitely, even if it's not something you expect from defenders to score goals. Fullbacks, maybe a little bit, because you expect them to get forward. So, we will look to make maybe a change, at least one change, I'll see. I'll leave Mishi on, see if he can come up with something. I reckon Azard will take off and we'll bring on Pedro. Pedro's been a bit of an unlucky one, because he stepped up in the absence of Azard, and he just hasn't been starting. We just haven't found a spot for him in the starting 11, because other guys there, like you got Oscar, Pedro in his positions on the wing, they're both quality and been performing. Okay, Klein. This is still important. Liverpool, they're still... Oh, no. Marcos Alonso is going to get a red. He's going to get a second yellow here. There we go. So that gives them maybe a little bit of a chance, but the positive is this is an interesting one. Mario's had a really good game, but we're going to substitute him, or maybe not. I'm thinking, let's just take Mishi off, because he hasn't done anything anyway, and we'll bring on Ola Aina and just put him at left back. So we just play without a striker because we don't need one, and Aina can play both sides. So that's the advantage, I suppose, of that really, you could say. So it looks happy coming on. So that shouldn't affect our defense and our midfield setup. So I don't think we should be a higher chance to concede or anything, because the striker doesn't defend. But they had a chance. They've been having chances all game. That doesn't change that. And Sturridge is coming off. I feel a bit more confident now that they won't score. Manchester City's winning, though, unfortunately. So we're probably going to stay in the same position now. Well, we are. So, Oscar pulled hamstring. Might as well take him off. What can we do? It's the end of the game, so I don't think that decision would have made a difference to his injury anyway. We're just going to take that on the chin. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'll say assertively. I was happy with the way we played and getting the result. And I don't even feel we were at our best, but obviously it was a different kind of game the way Liverpool set up early. They were very, very defensive, but then we got our goal and they changed up their play. But they had a few chances. You could argue they had more chances than us, but we still won. We scored 2 goals and kept a clean sheet. And Mario, player of the match. Very impressive game from him, not just his goal. And there, Oscar, that's really disappointing. Like, out for 3 weeks. Got injured in basically the last few seconds of the match. That's a tough one. Maybe could open a position for Pedro. And then Marcos Alonso banned for 1 match. So I'm just going to issue him a warning. I don't see the point of fining him. I don't see that. It's good for discipline, I suppose, but we have an issue now where we need someone to step in at left back. And we don't actually... We've been going along really well without needing a left back to replace Marcos Alonso. But when Marcos Alonso gets suspended now, Ola Aina comes in that position. But yeah, looking around other players, we don't really have someone else. I just put Ivanovic on the bench. I'm wondering who else can maybe... Ivanovic is not his best position. He can play there a little bit, but how about Mario? Can he play on the left side? No. So, yeah, that's still a problem. But there's nothing we really can do about it now. So, yeah, do we have anyone in the under-23s? I don't believe we do, and they're not going to be amazing anyway. So, yeah, we don't really have a replacement. I was just... not fooled. Like, I just didn't realize we needed someone else because he's been playing so consistently. And obviously, when we had Aspilicueta, yeah, he'd come across to left back when needed. So yeah, we didn't really replace him in left back. But again, Ola Aina, he can play. We might as well just train him in the left back position. We'll go to defender left and complete wing back. And he's accomplished. He's got the green dot, but not the bright green dot, being natural. So, obviously, he's still a young guy. You can see technicals, mentals really poor, but physically good, really quick player. See, I don't get this. Begovic, he's unhappy with my lack of attempts to sell him. What more can I do? I offered him out to clubs at his value and translisted him. I've translisted you. Don't blame me because you're a shit player and no one else wants you. Like, yeah, like, what am I? How is that how is that the promise not being kept? If I've listed him, if I've offered him out at his value, how is that a lack of attempts to sell him? That's not misleading him, lying to him. No, Musonda, I can't even remember. Tika Musonda. He's the same boat, really. No one... Do they get the point that no one wants them? My hands are tied. I can't sell you if no one wants to buy you. I can't make teams want to buy you. I can't, like, lie about them. I can't just, like, promise things that you can't do, like Donald Trump. I can't do that in Football Manager. And, guys, before we get into the next game against Leicester City, we got Tottenham after that as well, after the international break, so I'm not sure what happened during that. Things can sometimes happen, like injuries or just something else. But... if it turns out that our position is sealed, like top 4, everything like that, I will like play some games off camera. I suppose that could be a prelude to how I'm going to do my lower league management series, because obviously, yeah, in that series, people like you to get really fast. So I'm probably going to be, pretty extreme with that, to be honest, because I know that's what you guys or people who watch that series anyway, and even, probably even this series, like any team in Football Manager, most people don't actually like seeing every single thing like the way I do it right now, and I have done for a while. So yeah, it will be a bit different style, I won't lie, with lower league management, because the main goal obviously being getting to the Premier League, and not taking so long to do that at the same time. So yeah, just to let you guys know that. But yeah, this is the team we're going in with. A few conditions of the players are in the lower 90s, some 92s, 93s, but again, with the international break, should be no concerns. Diego Costa back in, Kurt Zouma for John Terry as well. So we got a clean sheet in the last game, so John Terry, I think he did all right. Obviously, there's 4 defenders, and I like to, my teams, anyway, with Chelsea here, defend as a team, but obviously, the back 4 and the goalkeeper got to take a lot of credits. But we'll get into it now. In the header, Cahill does well. Now Diego Costa, Hazard, what a finish. Class finish, Eden Hazard. We move up into that 3rd position right now. Let's take a look at the replay to Diego Costa, Hazard, and just take a look at this finish outside of the box. Massive strike. Okay, so it looks like here we're going to be heading into half-time with that 1-0 lead with the clean sheet, which is good to see, but Begovic. I was looking at that Paul Morel, who it was. It was close to Diego Costa. Thought it was him again. Anyway, guard against complacency. Yeah, pretty decent team talk there, and the reactions are good. Okay, Aina with the throw-in. We give it away, but Zuma wins the header. It's Markle. Oh, Courtois, he did well. I was a bit scared maybe he'll like make an error there or something and we'll concede a silly goal. But, okay, we still have the ball. That is good. Mario, I love how he just bombs down that right side. Just, yeah, he knocks it ahead of him and, yeah, gets a ball in. He takes the initiative very well. Diego Costa, yes, a striker eventually scores. That's his only sixth goal of the season. He has had a poor season, we'll be honest. He's had a tough season. We had a tough season at the start, the first few months, but I think we definitely escaped. We hit some good form. We did lose a game recently. That was in the FA Cup against Tottenham, but then... yeah, maybe we needed that loss at the same time because we did win a lot of games in a row. And now Hazard, we're just making them look silly. We're making them look silly. And I started to say that before that actually was in the back of the net. I could see that coming. Leicester City are actually really poor in... I don't know what happened. They seem better in the January update, like last year in FM16, because obviously they're having a good season in the previous season in the Premier League, so they updated them, but they feel worse. They feel worse in FM17 for whatever reason, or maybe it's just my save. Let me know your saves as well, and maybe other saves you've seen, people on YouTube or just on the internet, on forums or whatever. Yeah, how have they gone? I haven't really checked it out myself. I don't really have the time to do that. But yeah, let me know. Here we're going to bring on Loftus-Cheek, some youth, but we're just going to drop him as a defensive midfielder, be a bit more responsible now, because, you know, anything can happen at this point in time. Matic, could we actually sub him off because on yellow card, and yeah, we'll bring in Van Ginkel, change his role potentially. He's best deep line playmaker, but yeah, put him on support duty, and yeah, leave Loftus-Cheek, deep line playmaker, on defend duty in the defensive midfield. That seems as the best decision. And yeah, we'll just continue going. We don't really need too many tactical changes because things are rolling smoothly here. Okay, there is 4 minutes remaining and then injury time, so anything can happen. I can't write out anything in Football Manager, to be honest. I always get surprised. So, we're just cleared there by Mario. But yeah, he makes sure nothing's going to happen late. Yeah, but really, I can't count out anything. Like, sometimes as things happened, like, I've thought, surely that cannot happen, and it ends up happening. So, yeah, you can't really count anything out in Football Manager, but, yeah, I think this game was pretty convincing for us. Hazard, was clearly the better player. Kante had a very good game as well. I noticed him, yeah, he not just his goal, but he did have a very good game outside of that, I noticed. So, yeah, happy with that performance. We move up into third, but obviously Manchester City game still to play. And that's what I mean with, yeah, depending how maybe the next month of games go, I may have to, not have to, but yeah, there may not be a lot of point of recording a few episodes when we know we're either going to finish third or fourth. May not be a huge point in that, especially as, yeah, this is not going to be a long-term series for me, for the time being anyway, because, yeah, you know, the lower league management story and my new computer story. But wow, that's a really long break. 21 days. That is really, really long. So actually, no, I'm going to have to leave it here. I'm going to have to leave it here because that's too much of a break to play through for the same episode, 21 days. It's going to take a bit of a while. Just continue. 21 days will take more time than I would like anyway. So I may actually do that. I may actually play some more games, even though next game is against Tottenham, fairly important. But yeah, you can't really see us finishing anywhere apart from third and fourth. So there might not be too many episodes from now until the end of the season because we'll play through his games. And obviously Tottenham, yeah, may be important, but then there's Stoke, West Brom, West Ham, Hull, Watford. There's Manchester United, that's a big game. Everton at home as well. We beat them early in the season. Anyway, yeah, 3-1 away from home. Then there's Bournemouth, Middlesbrough, Sunderland, Burnley. So you can see the kind of teams we have remaining. So I want to kind of get through that quickly because it will only be a few days until I am actually going to be getting my new computer. So that's going to happen, yeah, probably in the next handful of days. I don't know which day specifically I will get it, but yeah, in the very near future. And I know even maybe this series, I wouldn't say it's dying. I mean, like, but I notice like likes and views are a bit lower already. So I feel as though you guys really want to see like a proper story, like I called this Football Manager story, but actually with a lower team. So it's everything's in the works for that. Me planning it and how it's going to be run and everything like that. I just can't wait to sit down on a better computer and record. And I will be recording on 3D as well. Well, at least 3D with the gameplay, with the highlights, like after you score a goal with the replay and a guide. I'm just going to figure out what will be best, but I really cannot wait. And obviously, I'm mentioning it every so often because that's on my mind. That's something I'm really excited about. Something I've worked hard towards, I suppose you can say. I told you in previous episode that it's like my biggest investment, like towards YouTube, or like from YouTube as well, but it's a benefit for my YouTube videos, so I can upload better videos, better quality, better graphics in this situation. Obviously the 3D gameplay in Football Manager, and it will run better on my computer, just everything like that, so that you probably don't care about. So yeah, I'll stop talking now. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know I'm so pumped for that right now. And yeah, I'm just waiting until I get paid pretty much. That's going to be a good day. Because I'm going to get paid for the first month that FIFA 17 was out, like in September, and that was really, really good, I'll say. But anyway, that is it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.